right, welcome back. Okay, thousands of Trump supporters gathered in front of White House before dawn for Save America demonstration demanding VP Pence block certification of Biden's victory. All right, the news in detail. As Congress prepared to affirm President-elect Joe Biden's victory, thousands of people lined up before sunrise Wednesday to show their support for President Donald Trump and his baseless claims of election fraud. Trump was expected to address his supporters later in the morning during a rally on the Ellipse just south of the White House. Law Murray, a life insurance salesman from Boston, said he and many others still hoped Congress and Vice President Mike Pence would not certify the vote. All right, and then Trump supporters braved cold temperature in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday hours before the start of planned demonstration. All right, and then Trump supporters pray outside the U.S. Capitol on Wednesday before Congress holds a joint session to ratify President-elect Joe Biden's victory. I hope Vice President Pence has courage today, and I hope any politician who thinks he has a future shows courage to stand up and go and do what's right, Murray said. Organizers planned an afternoon march to the Capitol where Congress will be voting to affirm the Electoral College results, which Trump continues to dispute. A number of prominent Trump supporters were expected to attend the protest events, which began Tuesday with a rally at Freedom Plaza near the White House. They include Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton and longtime Trump ally Roger Stone, the recipient of a pardon by the president. As temperatures dropped to the low 40 Tuesday night and a steady rain swept onto the street, hundreds of protesters remained in the Freedom Plaza. Okay, and as it is, Trump was expected to address his supporters later in the morning during a rally on the Ellipse just south of the White House. Jeremy Lapointe of Lumberton, Texas, holds a cross as he joins supporters of Trump gathered outside the U.S. Capitol, where Congress will meet to certify the Electoral College vote for President-elect Joe Biden in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday. All right, as it is, it has been a lot of reactions on social media. Okay, meanwhile, the United States Secretary Service and other law enforcement officials are seen near a barricade separating them from the crowd of demonstrators. All right, Trump supporters gathered near the White House and watched the rally on a big screen set up nearby. A supporter of the president holds a sign that reads "Voting ends on Election Day, not the day after," in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday. Okay, well, and meanwhile, rally goers in military-style camo dress appear in Washington, D.C. as law enforcement officials look on. Okay, and meanwhile, Joseph Baker waits for a rally of Trump supporters on the ellipse just outside the White House on Wednesday. While a lot of them have been out to support Trump on this one, and meanwhile, it is said that I am just here to support the president, said David Weidman, a 45-year-old firefighter who traveled from Memphis, Tennessee. Weidman acknowledged he was confused by a string of losses from Trump's legal team in their attempt to overturn the results of the election and didn't know what options Trump had left. I am not sure what he can do at this point, but I want to hear what he has to say, Weidman said. Meanwhile, Trump tweeted his supporters for the protesters. Washington is being inundated with people who do not want to see an election victory stolen by emboldened radical left Democrats. Our country has had enough. They won't take it anymore. We hear you and love you from the Oval Office. All right, and there's been a lot of reactions. Okay, on this one, guest has said, well, you are a goat. What concern you about that? Why are you asking him to accept defeat when he was not defeated? All right, and then according to this statement, someone has asked Donald Trump to accept defeat, of which Donald Trump, I was even surprised seeing this huge crowd. This is so enormous, and as it has been gathered as soon as this person said Donald Trump should accept defeat. So one of his supporters were like, you are a goat. What concerns you about that? Why are you asking him to accept defeat when he was not defeated? Okay, all right, and someone has said it that Donald Trump has never been defeated, so this man must be vindicated. Okay, and meanwhile, Shashasha _01 has said that, why is Trump doing that to Americans? Why don't he tell his supporters to accept defeat? Why should he cause war? Does he want to be killed like Saddam and Gaddafi? Okay, I am sure it is all Nigerian Christians. Okay, and that's another one. In fact, a lot of people have reacted onto this one, and according to Patrick Onwaiseni, I said that, well, the Americans have spoken through the ballot. All these are mere distractions. Okay, and Biden must step down. That's what Tabo Turner has also said so far on this one. Okay, and we move. That is what some people are saying. We move. Okay, and a lot have been said so far on this one. Well, that is it, my people, on this. Meanwhile, let me have more take from you on this one, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.